Ooh, this a Rari, not a vet. Boy, that's like 4 lines. Where the fuck your rule at? Oppo Canada drop. My Toronto bitch, they wet. Must be on that fry. Ain't no pistol, he sold his tech. He get juggy, come in moving nervous. FN steady clips for certain. We go 30, under 30. We got 30s just for certain. We keep 30s just for purging. My bitch got more curse than cursive. Back on RP10s, I'm searching. He look strange, but I still served him. With my dog Keanu Reeves, I just pulled up once in these. That was like a couple G's. Just for me, they weigh the fees. She with me 2 days, just like that submarine. Clean them up like Billy Mays. One up top, he get a raise. Ain't a shot, niggas not rock. Really polka dot. Had a chance, but the nigga blew it right back to the block. You remind me of this one nigga. Flump out what you got. I remind me of them dope boys. Walk around with my knots. It's that drink, baby shit, nigga. Better find your spot. I just walk up in the jeweler with it. Pick up on my watch. Man, I'm really on some 3T shit. Remind me of my aunt. I remember where you niggas at. Remind me what I got. I got this lean dirt ball cheap from the dirt ball.
And it just happens, like, but you gotta be open to the shit. Welcome back.
What's up, man?
What's this episode? We don't know what episode.
I don't know.
It is.
Like 250 something. No, it's 2 something. It's 100 on the other joint. Yeah.
150,000.
What y'all was doing? What y'all was on this week?
Watching main man crash out with
Who
the
this?
nation Trump. Just watch him just go fucking crazy. Like,
So what you say is official?
yeah, bro, he be popping.
This was last night, right?
Yeah.
I was asleep.
That
Yo,
nigga-
I ain't gonna lie. I seen something that said Iran had already evacuated them Jones.
Yeah.
So
They
that
ain't,
means
they ain't sweet.
They ain't stupid. Like, they privy to
that
it. but-
means they up one now.
Yeah.
Because now
they sharp.
we showed our hand basically.
And they probably decoy sites. Like, they ain't probably know
Yeah. They ain't tripping. They still tweeting.
It took y'all how long to find what's the name?
Saddam, right?
Yeah. So what
The
fuck?
nigga joke with him though, bro, like he just can't never move it. Like the nigga, like and we will strike again, and the shit will be easier. Like, why you gotta say all that, bro? Like, you nigga be at insult to injury. Like, that's
I'm gonna keep it a bean. It really a lot of shit in history was the what's the name's fault.
Americans.
No, some of them is American, but they put other shit in front of the Americanness.
Yeah. Like what? Money?
Money, and they people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
The Jewish people, right?
I ain't want to say it in the first 5 minutes because I don't.
I mean, it's cool. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Shit, we already played the song. So. No, but it's funny because people always complicate the story. What happened between the Jews and the Palestinians? It's not complicated. World War III, they got chased out of Germany. You put them in the middle of the Middle East, and the Palestinians and Gaza and all. Gaza was there. Palestine was theirs. It was small.
So I'm gonna keep it a bean.
And then
why did they get chased out of Germany?
World War III, Hitler.
World War II.
No, I'm saying, but why?
Then they was the concentration camps and all that.
No, I know that.
So it
It
was
the
like
precursors.
Hitler just woke up on some shit. Remember, he started
Yeah.
on just them. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he felt about.
Because I'm gonna keep it a bean.
Remember the blonde hair, blue eyes shit,
I'm gonna keep it a bean.
which he didn't have. We talked about that.
Yeah, which is
He
crazy.
was Jewish.
Yeah. I don't know why he got on what he was on.
That nigga was a bully.
But I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think he went about shit the wrong way.
Of course he did.
But fast forward to here, what makes us different?
So what they do now? Yeah. Power is power.
But they gonna play the victim even when they on the winning side.
Yeah, because this they turn to be what they was running from.
Yeah,
They learned from him.
that
In
shit,
a way.
man, that shit, it's tricky. I
Yeah,
feel like
because all Iran did was get pushed and
I
pushed
feel
back.
like what he was doing was way too fucking extreme.
Yeah.
But how he felt is the same way we feel. He just went about it the wrong way. Like, you don't gotta do the
I don't
extermination
know what they
and all
did.
that shit.
I need to do my research on what caused him.
That's
to,
what I'm saying.
If
Because
anything,
I'm gonna keep it
say
a
that.
beat.
I don't know. Maybe he
We-
woke
but
up
we
on
don't,
that.
But we don't know.
It gotta be out there
but
somewhere.
that's the thing. We don't know. And I don't think because I don't know. I'm gonna say German language.
Because that's like us saying we can't say what made white people treat us. What did we do to make white people treat us the way they
Yeah.
do. Maybe we ain't do nothing. Maybe they didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe with who they are now, they wasn't back then. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know.
History is tricky because
It's tricky because it's getting rewritten. Shit is
Yeah.
getting deleted. Shit is hard to find.
that, and you see how easy it is nowadays, even with phones, to paint a narrative.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit is getting exposed as fake news when all they had back then was news. Like, what's the
And writing,
propaganda?
too.
What's the propaganda? What's the narratives? And what's the motive
Yeah.
behind a lot of shit? We just
Well,
don't know.
I don't know. Like, and it's like you can't even look up maybe you can. I don't know, a Hitler like documentary to see where the
They
shit went
killed
left at.
Gaddafi, a nigga who was trying to unite Africa,
Yeah.
and painted him as this. I don't know who the bad guys is in history.
Yeah. Everybody who don't get down what they get down, they get. That's that get down to lay down.
Who's to
shit.
say? I'm not saying this is a fact. Who's to say he just so happened to get in front of that shit? Because if you look at history, these motherfuckers is on the good wrong side of history in a lot of situations.
Every situation.
You get what I'm saying?
How y'all feel it's gonna shake out though? That shit is.
I don't
I mean,
know.
for one, they not pussy and they not poor.
Yeah,
They
not,
don't need the U.S.
Yeah, they not backing down either.
They
Like,
not scared.
They
nigga
not.
was talking to
I
John.
always
like,
said I don't want to ever go to war with a motherfucker who feel like they willing to die, because they'll take your ass out on the way with them.
yeah, they was saying that too. They got to watch them sleeper cells and stuff like that. Like,
Not saying we got more to lose, but them motherfuckers is crash outs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking this last night. I'm like, when you sent the joint, I'm like, damn it. Lord knows how many motherfuckers that's here that was just laying low, going about everyday life, that really was just waiting for that green light. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you gotta look at it like that, but now you can't profile motherfuckers at the same time. So it get iffy. It get iffy as fuck, because it's like, then like the mayor of New York said that he was gonna be watching, like keeping an eye, like on high alert and all that type shit. Basically focusing on Persian motherfuckers, and you know how that go. Because now that's that's profiling.
yeah, you can't. That's discrimination.
Because not everybody
Got them
of
intentions.
one thing is bad people. Because you can see that here. Like, all of us, most of us, don't agree with the shit that these motherfuckers be doing in office.
Yeah.
It's the same way over there. Everybody over there, like them citizens and all that shit, not everybody agree. Sometimes they forced to agree. But that's just, I don't know. This shit is weird. All this shit is weird.
Yeah,
Gas prices going up, which tells you a lot.
yeah, and that's another thing. We don't create anything.
We don't have no resources.
And
That's
they
why I
do.
said America been a bluff.
Only thing that's working for us, is that they not all on the same page in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You see how Iran was cool when Gaza got hit, Jordan got hit, Syria got hit, but when it come to them, now they on it. When Gaza got hit, y'all ain't click. Y'all ain't that's over there. Y'all ain't know that Israel and the U.S. would get that, niggas get that shit in them and start feeling it, you know what I mean?
Nah, I hate it
Or we
so
can take
much.
it to everybody. Y'all can't.
Because
But y'all should have got in front of it. Y'all ain't get behind Palestine. And
the U.S., I'm not going to sit here and say like we not like the U.S., but I do feel like a lot of us, like we skated just off our name and what we did in history alone.
yeah,
When a lot of times we didn't really do too much. We just played it smarter than a lot of motherfuckers. And more, man, like, I'm going to keep it a bean. America's like that person who peaked in high school. To me. Because I feel like, all right, we still on bullshit.
as a country.
Like, how can you look at a situation like I seen an interview with Tucker, what's the boy name? Tucker Carlson or Carlson Tucker, something like that. Some boy who a lot of people really don't agree with him most of the time, but he was going at Ted Cruz, asking him questions and all that type shit. Where he was like, "Yo, why? Like, what made you go and want to support Israel?" He was like, "Because the Bible told me. Nigga, it's supposed to be a separation of church and state. What are you talking about?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand that your religion makes you want to do, but you shouldn't make a choice for a country that's a mixture of everything based off of just that one religious thing, and then you don't even have the real religious context to back it up. You couldn't tell you couldn't tell Tucker Carlson, whatever his name is, what part of the Bible said that, and then you can't even confirm that that's the Israel that was talked about in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's another conversation that's to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, even when I finally watched Sinners, and it's like you could relate it back to that. Like we was just talking about how history is really told from the eyes of the, you know what I'm saying, of the oppressor.
Yeah.
So like Sinners is like, all right, one of them situations. That's all.
Did you like it?
I liked it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
I don't
tell
know why
it's a
Kenny
vampire
watched it
joint.
7 times.
I'm
but
not
it was
watching
good.
it 7 times.
Yeah, it was a good joint.
I can't watch a movie that, especially if I just watched it,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna miss. Oh, well, he combed his hair that way. It's not like, you know what I'm saying. Like what the fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know why he watched it 7 times.
I definitely got a little Sinners take for sure.
What is it?
It's just, I feel like in my religion, it's always taught like some people will use the religion to get what they want out of the
Justify
situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we got that nowadays with like preachers or like even in your religion, like false
False idols, false prophets.
false, all
yeah.
that type shit. And it's like once you start to realize that a lot of situations are due to human error, not Jesus's or God's. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You start to be like, all right, I could separate the two. Because every person because even the devil knew scripture. When Jesus was getting tested and all that shit, the devil recited like
Shaitan
quote,
was his best at one point.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just because Cuz was able to read the prayer and all that shit, I'm like, all right, that don't really, you know what I'm saying? Some people was trying to look at it in a different way, and like I feel like everybody's subjected to their own opinion, but that's just what I got from it. I'm like, don't trust everybody that you just read in scripture.
Yeah, never.
'Cause sometimes it can be used to oppress.
That's why it's important for us to read and get learn that shit ourselves.
But one thing I did notice is this: at the end of it all, at the end of the movie, which I looked at as him dying when they were riding down the road.
What, Sinners?
Yeah.
Who died? Michael B. Jordan?
No. Remember, well, it was 2 Michael B. Jordans, but
Ain't man with the guitar?
yeah.
He ain't die.
He died.
Remember Michael B. Jordan walked up on him and smelt him. He said, "Look like you don't got too long."
Yeah, that's when he got older though.
Yeah, but he smelt the death on him.
Yeah. What about that?
What about it? What about it?
After that, I feel like, and there was another cut scene where they were riding down the road.
Oh,
It
he's
was almost
reminiscing.
like a flashback.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a reminiscent, and then at the end of that, a lot of people probably didn't see it because they probably didn't turned it off and all that shit. There was another cut scene where he was back in the church playing the guitar, singing "This Little Light of Mine." You know what I'm
As he
saying?
was older?
No, he was young again.
Oh.
So he, in my head, he died, and then that was just him.
I
You know what I'm
don't
saying?
remember that. I ain't remember that.
On some like, he was singing "This Little Light of Mine." He was back in the church, and a light was shining on. Because my girl pointed out, because we was laying in the bed after that, and he was just like, she was like, "Did his eyes light up?" I was like, "No." So now I ran it back, and I'm like, "Oh, he's back in the church." So he spent in my head, he spent his whole life running from religion
But
Yeah,
his pop
because
told
his
him.
pop wanted him in there, yeah.
Pop
because he
told him.
wanted to chase. And I feel like sometimes you have to. That also symbolized to me, you can't force it on people if it's not in them yet. So once he got tested one more time to see if he wanted to turn vampire, when they came back to him at the club when he was older,
Yeah.
he had that one last opportunity, and he said no, and then it was the cut scene. So he was like, because he smelt him, he was like,
He
and
got
I
long
feel like
hair.
the only reason they came up to him right then and there is because they knew he was about to die.
Okay.
They wanted to hear his music one last time and see if they can try to get him onto the other side one last time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Because
don't
when
want
he came in, he smelt them. Like vampires can smell the death on you. That's one of the things that they quote unquote got. I don't like vampires ain't real, but you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like one of them situations where it's like, all right,
I thought he was smelling like it's blood, like that shit aged. Like nigga, you ain't got
no,
that.
you can look at him and tell he's aged, but to be able to tell he's about to die, he said, like he literally said, you looks like you don't got long to live. He said it smelled like you don't got long to live. Let me turn you real quick.
I said nah. He said nah.
Yeah, he said, I seen it.
Another thing is that nigga was pussy whipped
Who this?
over a married chick. Like a lot of things they was doing in that situation was lust. Michael B. Stack don't get turned if he ain't lustful over, especially a married woman. She's married. You lusting, you went in there, you had sex with her, and that's when she bit you in your neck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they was feeling themselves.
Poor slipping, bam, lust. What's the name? Fucking a lot of the shit that happened to Sammy was because of him just like, and mind you, he's young. So I look at it like it's just a young person trying to find his way in life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's that little rebellion stage where people be like, yeah, you know how everybody go through that shit. Our motherfuckers be like, damn, is God really real? This, that, third, that type shit. And I feel like that's what he was going through, and I feel like it was easy to fall into temptation because at the end of the day, I want to play music, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a lot of the shit that happened was because of temptation.
No, I get what you're saying. I ain't.
It was definitely a great movie, though.
I watched what we call all yesterday.
What?
The Dark Knight. No, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. I watched them all three back to back.
Classics.
It's a long ass.
The best one was the one with Bane though.
Huh?
Bane Jones the best one.
Yeah. Some of the certain shit I ain't realized until I rewatched them all.
Like
They all happened back to back. And then the third one was 7, 8 years. Yeah. Like they was fucking him up. Like I like that he. And by the third one, it's like he couldn't fight the same.
I mean, remember his body
Alfred
and
was
shit
telling
was
him,
fucked over.
yeah. Alfred was telling him like, yo,
he ain't got no cartilage in your knees, and just the doctor said. Remember he had that joint that tightened his knee up. He put something on his knee. That shit sprained that joint together.
I ain't seen them shits in so long.
yeah, that's a good movie.
It's crazy though. At the end, they tried to make it seem like he ain't like. Remember they tried to make it seem like the shit ain't work without autopilot. Y'all got all these techno shit that can't nobody figure out the autopilot on the Batwing. Like that's crazy, bro.
But I like them movies because they show how easily people controlled by money and corruption.
Yeah.
That's all Gotham City is.
Corruption.
It's a dirty city.
Yeah, corruption.
It's just a dirty ass city.
You ever seen like so you don't watch like the Flash and the Arrow. The Arrow, Starling City's like Gotham, a dirty ass city, as opposed to like the Flash where he from Central City is like more clean and shit like that. Like people know the Arrow season 1, he was killing niggas on that joint. Like if y'all know his origin, he was on a boat and shit like that with his pop. It was a storm and shit like that, but it really wasn't a storm. Somebody set that joint up like with money in the city that wanted to take over like the company. So they sabotaged the boat. The shit called the Queen's Gambit. Oliver Queen, the Arrow, was on like an island and shit like that for 3 years. He had to learn like basically survival and shit like that. So when he got back, his dad had like a ledger of everybody that was like dirty in the city and shit like that. He was killing them and checking them off one by one. But as the season go on, he stopped killing. Like, he'd be like a hero and shit like that. But like, he was killing niggas on that joint. That joint was crazy.
Yeah, I like
that Batman movie. Probably was the best. Like that was the best they did. Like with what was that? Like 4 movies, a trilogy.
Yeah, it was a trilogy.
What? Batman Begins, The Dark. Yeah, that was the best. Yeah, that's one of the best trilogies though. Like, cause everything, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. They
kept the same characters. Then they were Christian Bale, Lucius Fox, and shit like that. Morgan Freeman on that joint. So it was a good. Ain't too many movies like that though.
Yeah, that's an underrated run of movies right there. Well, I don't know if it's underrated because everybody.
I like movies like that though. When like the hero gets his ass whooped though, because when he fought Bane, remember he punched the Batman the head joint.
Your head off, yeah, he cracked that joint.
Yo, I'm like,
cause he was from that jail.
Yeah. They thought he was the child that escaped though. He wasn't though.
It was the daughter.
Protector. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that part.
Remember, he tried to jump. Remember when he jumped with the string when he fucking fucked his back
and
up.
That's the main thing that's holding everybody back from jumping.
The string,
it's the string. The string not long enough for them to get to that. Yeah. And she was a kid and she made the jump. And you see what he did.
They re-cracked his back and shit. Yeah.
When he got out, he threw the rope down like, all right, come on, this dumbass shit. Because Bane got out and he left y'all niggas down here. It's like, come on.
But Bane was surprised when he came back. Like, yo, you survived and shit like that. Like, remember they? But like you said,
remember the bull grabbed him. He was like, the person who made this jump, they was born down here. You come from privilege, like, you know what I'm saying? When the movie started, he was trying to be like a fake criminal out doing shit. He basically said he was trying to understand the criminal so he can know how to stop him.
Batman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how Ra's al Ghul found him. He's like, billionaires can't disappear. The world not that big. Like, What are you looking for? Like, you know,
He trained him and shit.
Yeah, he
right?
trained him.
Which one was Ra's al Ghul?
My
Batman
thing is
Begins,
this.
right?
One thing I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
he
lie.
in all three of them,
Batman is one of my favorite characters. Like, I don't know why I just always like Batman. But nigga, why you ain't ever try to help the motherfucker that was impoverished with your money?
Never. I remember we had that conversation.
Nigga
Just
ain't-
beat the brakes off you and like,
You know what's crazy though?
Instead of saying, "Let me help you
Let me
rehab,"
help you.
let me
In the
open
mo-
up a
in
halfway
the
house.
movies,
Let me open up.
Listen though, in the movies, that Gotham was too dirty though. Like that, like the trilogy.
that city's almost like plague.
it was
that-
slum.
It's like
that
rats.
shit, like
Remember, the city was under,
yeah.
and Bane flipped it. Like, all right, y'all can run the city. Fuck them. We gonna break them out. Y'all was oppressed. Like, go
Yeah.
ahead. And you see they was in people crib popping bottles. And like, yeah, we supposed to even it out, but not like that.
Yeah, no, it was.
But that's what Alfred was saying. Like, the cops could have did their job if you help them.
Yeah, gave him some
Give them
technology. Yeah,
give them some of this shit. Let them do it. But
it was dirty cops.
they
in
dirty.
there.
Yeah. So it's like,
Remember
coulda-
who shot Gordon? A dirty cop, right? And then
Dirty
Bane said,
cop.
"Go find him." He like, "Go find him," and shit like they like,
Yeah.
"How?" And yeah, so
then the cops was sweet. Like, they was all sweet. But I like Bane. Bane was like, but
See,
they were
but-
saying Bane was too extreme.
on that joint. Oh, you saying like just
Him and Ra's al Ghul wasn't on
yeah,
the same
yeah,
page.
Yeah, no, and it's bro, and like you said,
So it's Batman, Ra's al Ghul, and then Bane as far as on the extreme.
but if you seen the like the cartoons, Bane didn't even have that much
Bane,
brains.
yeah, he wasn't
He
smart
was
at
just
all.
fucking muscle. Like
just
they
an
didn't
eight,
even
yeah.
have him with the joint that
Make him stronger. He's
that-
just already strong.
That probably been easier to stop him though. Like he would have
Yeah,
cut
just
something.
cut something, yeah.
But the mask though, I would have even better. They had the mask pumping shit into him. 'Cause remember he hit the mask.
It's air. It was like air.
Yeah, but remember when he cut the mask, though, the nigga was like, he
Yeah.
stopped and shit like that. And he had to whatever he did to that joint. But like you said, it was a good joint because the chick, when she stabbed him, he didn't even think he thought she was like in trouble all this
Yeah.
time and shit like that. And she stabbed him like,
But you know, in that movie, the way they did it, they was smarter than Ra's al Ghul. They took Batman money, found out where his shit was at.
used it against him. Yeah,
Yeah,
Remember
so
they
they knew
drilled
he
into
was
the joint.
Batman from the rip.
Yeah.
So
They had the chick in his prince, remember? Selena
Yeah.
Kyle. She got the prince and shit like that.
yeah. Traded all his stocks and made him broke.
What he had at the end though? What he gave at the end? He gave him the Wayne Manor and shit like that for the orphans. Remember the Joan got
Yeah, he
knocked.
gave them the orphans and then gave Robin the under.
That cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gave him the cave.
It probably been a good Joan going forward. It made him robbing, but it's like who y'all gonna fight? Like
Iceman,
Yeah, Mr.
Penguin.
Freeze, right?
Yeah.
no, see, Penguin ain't like a big bad.
He's a
though.
crumb too,
Not because they were.
though. He a crumb because I hated his movie. He was cut though too, though.
But remember Penguin though. Remember he was rich, but he lost his fortune.
Yeah.
So
No. He wasn't rich.
no,
He
that's
was
how
like-
they made it in the comics.
Oh, he was rich
Yeah,
first?
Cobblepot was rich.
Oh, okay.
Lost his fortune. That's why he turned to crime and shit like that.
All right, so in the series, they made him just like a slum fake mob member. Remember, he wasn't
Trying to work
made.
his way. Yeah.
Then he took over, started cutting.
It'd probably be better with that Penguin if
Yeah,
they had it like that. Yeah,
he gotta be slum.
that Mr. Freeze would be good. What was the last Arnold Schwarzenegger was the last,
Mr. Freeze. Yeah.
Bro, it could be a lot of motherfuckers.
It could have went
though.
a lot of ways. It's just the budget. Remember, they
Yeah.
were blowing up hospitals and shit. And that's another thing.
Michael Bay directed that joint, or was it Chris Columbus? Who directed that movie?
Who directed The Dark Knight Rises? Christopher Nolan?
That's Batman, ain't it?
No. His name was Christian Bale.
So Christopher Nolan directed The Dark Knight.
Michael Bay could have did it though.
Yeah, I mean, like, but you know what I'm saying? Though? With them type of movies, though, they dive in like they get the main villains from comics. Like you had to get the Joker, right? Who was the first one? Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else Batman won against though? Like you, like
Poison Ivy, Clayman,
Clayman would have been a good joint.
Mr. Freeze. Didn't he go
Mr. Freeze,
Killer Croc was like a person he won at in that joint.
Two-Face,
Two-Face
The
would've been a
Riddler.
good joint.
Riddler.
You just had to make him cut through. Like you gotta have like a smart
That
villain
game
too
was
with
fire
Batman.
with the Riddler in it.
Yeah. That's another thing with the Batman shit. Niggas be alright up here.
Yeah,
They don't just be like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, because he beat him too fast.
Yeah.
Like if he would have beat Bane in the sewer joint that's fighting, it'd have been over.
Movie over, yeah.
He He had to lose the Bane. Remember, Catwoman set him up.
So with Batman, niggas gotta be a little alright up top. Even with the Joker, he was.
That nigga was unhinged though. Remember, Two-Face was in the Joker joint.
Yeah.
He just didn't have a big ass.
Yeah, he turned him into that.
Yeah.
Like, all right, fuck all this goody two shoe shit. I'm on what y'all on.
Yeah.
Catwoman, she was never a villain. She just was
In it for herself. She was in like a bad spot and shit like that, trying to. That was the best joint though. Like I don't really see. You don't see too many trilogies that keep that shit up, building on them joints and shit like that. Like
budget.
Because even what's the name?
I can't even say budget because we about to get another
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
You ain't like them joints though?
Yeah, I love them. I'm gonna watch everything.
What's the name was bullshit though. Sequel wise, if y'all ain't see it, Den of Thieves 2 was bullshit to me, bro. Like Den of Thieves 1 was way just like the heist and shit like that. Like Den of Thieves 2, they robbed like it was just like it was weird, bro. They robbed the brothel on that joint.
Yeah, I still gotta see the.
What?
The Accountant too.
I ain't see the first one. It's on Netflix. The Accountant.
Yeah. No, I don't know what it's on.
I just started watching that Mobland joint.
Good.
Yeah, I like it.
You had to get Paramount Plus.
No, I got the Fire Stick.
Oh yeah, I keep
Paramount, come on that
bitch. I keep forgetting.
Paramount, Hulu, whatever you need on that joint.
I keep forgetting.
I ain't gonna lie.
I gotta get one.
Telling you, bro, you get it. I just jailbreak it, bro. I got the cinema app. You get
fucking
movies, live TV.
This shit that's really going on, dog. The fucking that war shit.
Yeah.
Like I
was talking to.
I'm trying so hard not to say it.
I was talking to one of them. A couple of sisters. They said they was reminiscing on how they like how they was treated when 9/11 happened. You know, the sisters that.
Yeah.
They said they don't like this. They don't bring back too good a feeling.
But the war crimes that's being done is insane.
You know what I noticed though?
It's almost like when you playing with a sibling and they do everything in the book to you, and then you hit them one time and then they go tell the parents, aka U.S. Them Jewish motherfuckers bombed almost every fucking hospital.
Yeah, it's all good till somebody pushing them back. I said that.
And there's gonna be something major too. That's
So I'm seeing how y'all acting in real time, because when we was young, it was all propaganda back then. That's why I said we need to know both sides of history to make a decision. Because I feel like, I don't know, man. You can see why somebody wouldn't like these motherfuckers, but that don't mean you just try to kill them all.
I mean, you got dickhead in office though, so they only going. You got to get rid of the head of the snake to see both sides of history though, like that. And I'm not saying about assassinating him. That's your thinking, but you got to get rid of this nigga. Like even though he got like power, he limited. He's making
I'm not
these
talking
shots.
about Trump. That's the crazy part.
Still start with him though. Like he gave him the go for that shit.
It start with the history part of it. That's what I'm black. Know what I'm getting at. Like I could see why somebody wouldn't like these motherfuckers, and by motherfuckers I mean Jewish people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's power. You know what I'm saying? That's just power. That's for any group of people, bro.
Yeah.
That's for any group of people. Let somebody say something that play with guitar, Qatar, Dubai, one of them, and we gonna see what they say. Big bank take little bank.
Yeah, because they got way more money than us.
Do something to Russia, North, South Korea, like them niggas over there like this, like
even China, bro. Remember they were saying before Kobe check, he had a deal to get like a lot of money from China. When you get that shit, the U.S. can't touch that shit. I ain't gotta like, you know, you get money from different. I ain't gotta bring that shit over here.
It's bigger than the U.S. because I feel like a lot of them motherfuckers run the U.S. just based off of the money shit.
Yeah, that's what they
you know what I'm saying?
On them,
they run that, and you gotta understand this, bro. U.S. was just U.S. was really compromised of a bunch of motherfuckers that wasn't cutting it over there. The first people, not the first people, the first people from over there that came over here wasn't rich motherfuckers. It was indentured. They were servants and slaves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they got sent over here to manage this shit. Except they ended up getting us by force, not by will, to come over and do their dirty work. So the only way, a lot of time, man, this shit is deep, bro. This shit is frustrating. That shit annoying. Like, this company was literally ran, like, it was almost ran like a private organization, like a private bank, centralized bank, all that type shit, how it was back then. Mm-hmm. This shit is almost like a reality TV show or like a studio for over there. And we just be doing bullshit. We fall for this. The shit that we pay attention to over here.
And I don't know what Israel got over the United States. Like, they just pushed them. They just used them.
What? Like saying for us to do that shit?
Yeah, like
maybe they getting
y'all
something.
push around the Middle East.
It's
Iran
the
push
people,
back. Y'all run and go get the United States, and then the United States go for it too.
It's them people Kanye was talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the people
something.
Kanye was talking about.
Like, is this like the United States of Israel? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, what we doing?
You'll probably see down the line they probably got something. It's either something to work. That nigga, what did he say yesterday? He trying to force them to make peace with the Middle East. Like,
Y'all, it ain't gonna never be no. Y'all don't belong there.
That
They
and
never-
we,
they
and
never
the US,
accepted it.
The US damn sure don't belong there.
yo, you know what I'm just looking at too at the map too. Remember they was beefing what chasing main men around, right? Afghanistan. That shit right next to Iran.
You know what it's like? This is exactly what it's like.
Iraq.
So it's like
Right next
almost.
to Iran.
It's like if the little brother,
Uh-huh.
right, little brother, is smarter than the big brother, right?
Right.
He's real big and almost dumb and easy to manipulate, right?
Right.
So the little brother is the mastermind behind everything, and he's telling what the big brother needs to be doing. It's like Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah.
We're Pinky, right?
Uh-huh.
Big. We could probably do more physical shit. Like, they're the brain. Like, it's like they're like literally like manipulating the USA into doing a bunch of shit. Man, this shit, bro.
Yo, and there's a lot of shit like you said that go with that. So being aware is like Iran is in the middle. You got Afghanistan to its right on the globe. You got Iraq to his left. Pakistan. These all three places they was looking at. Remember for main man, trying to find him. And you know they got that boxing shit now with Saudi Arabia and shit like that. Remember they was going there and shit like that. That shit got like now. If y'all ain't peep, remember the Crawford and them fight is in Vegas. Remember that shit used to be over there. So, you know, they might try to get a fucking American. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like a big name American. And that shit is a lot of shit that go down with that shit, bro.
Man, this shit is fucking, it's really, and then think of it like this. It comes down to resources.
Yeah,
I
they
think
ain't about to be bullied.
America realizes we don't have no resources. Because the original people that were on this land were fine with the resources they had. Food, animals. They knew how to make their own shelter, like hunters and all that type shit.
Yeah.
They was cool with that. It's just that consumerism and this whole American culture that we galvanized and we, like, they built up.
Right.
Like, you gotta have flashy this, flashy that. We don't have shit. All that shit is just like, it's a facade. You know what I'm saying? The resources is where the money at. Oil, crude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oil.
Yeah, ports,
Gold,
import, export,
that type
yeah.
shit. I
We
don't
ain't
even
got
want to
that,
say.
though.
I don't even want to say diamonds because diamonds are monopolized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But gold, like real resources, we don't have shit. We had what? The fucking gold rush? And then did you know that if you own it all, bro, it's one big scam over here. Like real shit. Not even to have a tinfoil hat on, bro. But did you know that in most states, you can, even if you own your land, for one, you got to pay property taxes. So how the fuck do you even own it if you have to pay taxes on it still till you die? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's property taxes on property you own.
Right.
Not only that, you don't own the ground underneath your property. Meaning, like, you only own but so far down in the ground. So let's say my mom owns this, right? Mm-hmm. If she digs too far down, finds gold or finds oil or something, they can come and say that's theirs.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like a gimmick to that shit then, basically.
It's fine until it's not fine. It's cool until it's not cool. Yeah, that's your land. Just make sure you give us money every year for that shit. How? If I own it, I paid off my mortgage, all that shit is my shit. Why I gotta keep paying property taxes? Why do I have to pay taxes when I get paid? Why do I have to pay taxes when I spend the money?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why, if I'm an entrepreneur, do I have to pay taxes when I pay people? You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay taxes to make money, pay taxes to pay people to do the job to make money, pay taxes to spend our money, regular, like everyday life. Like, yo, what the fuck are we? And we in debt, trillions of dollars.
We ain't got nothing to offer, like y'all said though. They need to. That's because,
like I said, it's like
over
that.
here is fucking years behind. Like, bro, China, years behind
I told
China.
you,
that shit
we like that. We like that. We like that athlete that peaked in high school, and they still living on. Yeah, I remember when I was on the varsity team. Like they walk around with their varsity jacket 30, 40 years later, like they still playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit past sailed. We nowhere near first in education, and a lot of it is because the shit ain't free like it is in other countries. Like, think about it, bro. You want these fucking people to come up and build this country up, but you making them pay for the education they need to do it. Like, you making me pay for something I have to do anyway. This shit is fucking ridiculous, dog. Like, this shit, all this shit is a fucking scam, and you can't believe none of this shit is what you see. These motherfuckers really be out for self.
Do for self entertainment in Philly, man.
Yo, stop.
Real shit. You should do for self.
What's up with these playoffs, man? What they gonna do tonight?
Yeah,
man?
bro, a little too woke for me, man.
You know, Mike, third eye, Mike. What?
That shit open. Game 7 tonight, man. Pacers and OKC. I want to see OKC win it. They in the crib, but these niggas are playing. They gotta stop Siakam. They gotta stop Siakam.
I never thought we'd be here saying that.
You keep that nigga channeling some voodoo, dog. This pictures they putting up, they gotta stop Siakam. Because Halliburton having the iffy playoffs. Like, one game he on.
We knew that, though.
Yeah. My man Drew was like, the OKC gonna win. They at home. The ref, they put the call in. I said, no, the game ain't start yet. Yeah, the game ain't start yet.
I hate niggas like that. Let's start with the
game ain't
script
start
and
yet,
put
bro.
the call in, nigga. Go ahead with that parlay
Yeah, the best
talk.
man win.
Yeah.
What I will say, though, if the Thunder win, it's probably going to be convincingly, probably by 12 or more.
Okay.
It just,
Yo, if the Pacers, I'm going to say this, too. Pacers win, I don't want to hear shit about what the Thunder going to do next year.
yeah, no.
I don't want to hear about no draft picks. I don't want to hear about no potential.
Y'all right here.
Yo, we was here now.
You know what's crazy, though? This shit.
Shea had 21 and 8 turnovers.
Listen, this game, though, tonight is going to haunt a lot of niggas, though. Like one of them teams, because ain't like you got like 2 games away from it. You got 1-7. This shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no more.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the they kicking themselves in the ass now. Remember they blew game 1 when he hit that game winner.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do that, y'all win, gang. Y'all got a ring already. That's why every game count in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I ain't on that. I ain't trying to hear it. I don't want to hear about their draft picks. I don't want to hear about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. If this person, I'm talking about OKC lose. I don't want to see no fucking outfits. I don't want. They better come in there dressed in regular clothes tonight. All that smiling them niggas be doing and all that shit. Bro, stop. Yo, you pro Ace Bailey not working out. Walk us through that. Yeah.
I just think if you're a top, he guaranteed to go top 5, right?
Okay.
So you know when you work out for niggas, you could get injured, right? You ain't never heard nobody get injured doing workouts.
No.
Scoop Judge ain't got injured during the workout. Fuck this foot up. That shit could change your whole. Just say you go through a workout, they got you going hard and whatnot, right? Bam, boom. God forbid you tear something. That's gonna put your joint down. You feel me? Not even that. Like you still, even when you work out, you still got summer league after that. I just don't. If it's set in stone that he's going top 3 for sure. Why? What I got to work out for?
Okay.
The first 3 teams, somebody gonna pick me up.
Do you think that? So a lot of times it's potential, and I think they want to see as much of the potential as they possibly can.
Yeah, y'all gonna see that when you get on the floor though. Y'all gotta do your homework as like people scouting. They look at like college tapes and stuff like that. You don't have to work
Yeah, but
out.
a lot of the speculation was we don't know if you can do that shit without the other boy that was on the team with him.
But that's why you gotta take. It's a gamble.
That's why your stock is going to drop.
You can't say that, though.
We're not willing to take that gamble.
You can't say that though. You can't do the other boy because y'all got NBA players that's better than him. So he should be able to do that shit with them players to a better clip. You got players like a Maxey is better than him if you go to the Sixers. McCain right now is better
I feel
than
like
him.
if there is no NIL, then none of this happens. I feel like he goes and works out. I feel like that plays a role in what a lot of athletes leverage they think they have. When it's like, all right, NIL is fine until you're not in college no more.
Bro, it's been draft prospects before that didn't work out though. That wasn't getting that shit. Like, I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, but they probably had better upside.
Let me see.
Like, they probably had better upside. Like I seen it compare.
So don't no top 5 picks work out for nobody? Because Edwards said he worked out.
I mean, yeah, that's
He
what I'm
worked
saying.
out for Golden State, and they said he
different.
wasn't.
They said he wasn't working hard enough, right?
Yeah. Do people get injured? Is that common?
It ain't common, but it can happen. If you go, bro, you go to any mock draft right now. Look, NBA.
Do them niggas even play 5-on-5 when they work out, or did they just run
They do
drills?
like. Remember they were saying they do like point guards do like the dribbling drills. Like the combine is where people play like the 5-on-5s and stuff.
I feel like it don't hurt to let a team.
Who's the agent? Clutch?
Oh, Ace Bailey?
Yeah.
No, Sharif Cooper pop that ain't get drafted.
Who the fuck is Sharif Cooper?
He went to Auburn and shit like that. He play overseas now.
Oh, nigga.
They was saying that in the comments. You let a nigga that couldn't get his own son in the league. Like, I ain't gonna lie though. He dropped in on draft boards.
A lot of them.
They got him going 7 now. But even then, top 10 is still you guarantee. You feel me? Ain't like I'm gonna drop to the second round.
Yeah, but the difference between that is like a lot of money. You're leaving a lot of money on the table going from
Definitely
top 3 to just being in the top 10. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
leaving money on the table. Like they got him going to New Orleans right now. Shit, they just got rid of Ingram. They could use like somebody 6'9" that could shoot. Like right now, how I was looking at the Sixers, they got the Sixers drafting VJ Edgecombe. I think Ace Bailey is a better fit for the Sixers than VJ Edgecombe. He can barely shoot. He's 6'4".
I like the boy from Maryland
Yeah, Derek Queen.
over all them motherfuckers, to be honest.
He going 15th to the OKC. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So
And I'm gonna keep it a bean. OKC get him. It's gonna be another one of them.
Who? Get who?
Derek Queen.
Derek Queen.
The boy from BYU good too though. Edgar Damone here, 6'9" shooting guard. They got him going to the Nets.
What you think the Nets doing, man?
They just buying their time. I mean, I want to see what main man go at this summer too. Durant, how many assets niggas gonna give up for him? Like motherfuckers is tripping, bro. They said he was trying to get to San Antonio, but I think they wanted too much for him. It's crazy though. OKC, if you want, they gonna get. They probably
I know they ain't just.
what?
The Phoenix Suns are trading 2-time NBA Finals MVP Kevin Durant to the Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick in the 2025 draft, and 5 second-round picks.
What I was saying. What have I been saying where he was gonna go at? I said Houston on the pod, bro. They got defense there and all that. That's crazy.
So who do you think won that trade?
Phoenix.
Phoenix can be good though. They got Brooks, that's a dog. Jalen Green is a young point guard. But
He is washed, bro.
You know what's crazy though? They kept who they keep though. They kept Sagoon, right?
Of course.
They kept Sagoon. They
Twin.
kept the twin. What's the other one that played defense? Terry
Eason. They kept the twins.
Eason. Okay, yeah, okay, them two.
Terry twins. Jabari Parker Smith Jr.
Dylan Brooks. Not Dylan Brooks.
Vliet.
Van Fleet. Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, it's nasty the jersey niggas put on the way out. It's nasty the jerseys niggas put on the way out. Never in a million years did I think I see Durant in a fucking Houston jersey. I called that shit though, bro.
I just feel like he just going places to act like he gonna get them over the hump. Man, get the fuck on, man. Let's stop wasting y'all time. Like he the missing piece. I'm gonna call it now. I'm planting my flag. He gonna bump heads with my guy name.
Ime?
Yep.
Yo, that's nasty. If you would have had a Durant 35 jersey back then, say, "Yo, this a fake ass jersey." That's crazy, bro.
It's nasty to see the jerseys niggas put on the way out.
You know what's crazy though? And what's they have an inconsistent playoff this year? Jalen Green.
Yeah, he's
And remember they ain't max him out either.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
And we knew he was about to
when
probably
he got that option.
Yeah, he was going go and shit like that. So him and Dylan Brooks too.
Brooks gonna bounce around.
Yeah.
Jalen Green, I mean, his future he's still young. I don't know if they're gonna prioritize him or package him up because they still got some contracts to get rid of, right? Because they still got
Yeah.
They still got what's my guy name? Bradley Beal, your man. He's still over peak.
So,
you gotta get him the fuck out of there too.
Yeah, he probably be going. I mean, to be honest, bro, I want to see Book go too, though. You don't like Book game, but Book can help somebody win if he goes like to a better situation, bro.
What's better than the situations he had?
No, I'm saying like, what he had? What situations he really had though? Him and Durant.
Didn't he get to the finals?
Yeah, they had Chris Paul.
All right, Chris Paul, get you there.
Chris Paul was what? Chris Paul 40 now. When they went to the finals 4 years ago, it was like 36. I mean, Chris Paul ain't Chris Paul. Like I'm saying, he got there.
Chris Paul can take you to the promised land, but he don't get you.
Yeah, remember he just.
Chris Harden had Chris Paul. Remember? But
Yeah.
Chris Paul don't stay healthy. That's the thing. Chris Paul been bad on the injuries.
These the Jones you sent. They two-tone.
Yeah. Oh, so that's the right sneaker, the left
Yeah.
sneaker?
Which one?
The Josh. I like these.
I love all them shit. Them shit's fire, yo.
Rockets ain't give up too much.
Them pink ones are so fucking fire. The first ones that came, that like
Yeah, they like Jurassic Park Jones.
Yeah, they about to play the. All right, let's get to where we usually get. Let's put it all on KD. KD gonna fool. He gonna be a bitch. He gonna bump heads.
I knew. You know what's crazy though for them? Because remember he was gonna go to Houston. They wanted too much in Houston. They was asking for Steven Castle. I mean, San Antonio.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, slow down." He just got rookie of the year. Y'all can slow down. Like, bro, Nick. But I like teams like that know, like, yo, I'm not trading no young core for no. How old is Durant? Like 36?
36, 35, he up there.
Come on, his fucking jersey number. You about to get.
Yeah, that shit over. Then he be act like he be killing it still. Like,
He's still efficient.
why we gotta say it? Efficient for what? Efficient what?
Bro, if I go to his stat, he efficient scorer, bro. Not no 40s or nothing like that. He efficient. The shots he take and make though.
All right, but why they just called him in to get them to the promised land this year?
you gotta be more than just efficient.
That sound good, but you know why they traded for him.
Efficient, but you also gotta be putting in a high output. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to go to his
And you gotta be dropping them 30s and 40s.
First round exit too. I'm calling that now too.
All right, so his fatigue right here. I'm gonna read it to y'all. His last couple Jones. 7 4 12. They ain't bad.
What's
11
this?
for
7
16
4 12.
shooting.
All right.
11 for 16. 17 for 29. That's kind of crazy. 8 for 15. 5 for 7. He ain't play that much. 7 for 15. Like it's Jordan is, like I said though. Right now he more efficient than Jalen Green is. He young, but Jalen Green young though, so
Come on, team, sell it.
He don't get him over the hump though, for sure he don't. But Houston see something. They must see something we don't see. Maybe we're number one like Mac and turn that shit up in Houston.
Niggas bringing up T-Mac. We is in the trash.
Who added us in that joint? T-Mac saying he ain't have a.
Never did though. Somebody said he blew like a couple playoff leads. He never got out the first round.
Yeah, but to say if I was Kobe, what did he say? If you replaced me with Kobe with Shaq, I don't win no ring. Let me tell you why you don't. Every team that somebody.
But then you had to deal with.
Not even that, bro. Kobe outworked T-Mac. Somebody said that T-Mac was taller, right? I forgot who said it. It said
How tall he got to be?
No, I'm saying T-Mac 6'9". Kobe 6'6". Kobe just outworked him. He worked more than you, nigga. That's what it was. It ain't
What made you? Why you wait till now to have these
opinions and stuff like that.
What you thought? If you waited long enough, we would forget? Nigga,
No,
stats there.
And was he on like?
He wasn't on no gang. He ain't had.
I'm saying
no gang
he wasn't on
it.
that. What Houston team played? He wasn't on that team when they played Kobe and them. It was Ron Artest, Shane Battier. I don't think he was on that Houston team. By then, he probably done faded to black. But bro, I'm about to look up T-Mac Houston team. It ain't no way in hell.
I think that's when Harden was there.
No, they wasn't there together.
No.
Who?
T-Mac and Hart?
No, I'm talking about T-Mac. You said Shane Battier and Ron Artest, right?
No, I don't think he was that team.
They wasn't there together either.
The year they went to I think they was in the conference finals and shit like that. He ain't. Hold on. He was there in 05, 04. Let me see.
No, I'm saying Harden was there with Shane Battier.
So, Mac was in Houston for 6 years to 2010.
Yeah, he was with Aaron Brooks, all them type motherfuckers.
Yeah, but to say he had a chance with the Spurs, I think, in 2013. The Spurs went to the finals, didn't they?
Yeah, but he was broke back McGrady at that point.
I mean, well, gang, they just didn't get a ring for you. You had it, you know what I'm saying? Don't say, oh, man.
Yeah, all that what if shit, yeah, we get it, bro. Like, all that what if, man, stop it. You was never that. You was all right. What was he, a 25-point nigga?
Yeah.
But that's the era where niggas only had one job.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, there go one of his teams. Ray for Austin. Shane, he was with Shane Battier. Aaron Brooks, Steve Francis, Gerald Green.
Young Wild Gerald Green.
Mutombo, Yao Ming, Carl Landry, Scola. Remember Louis Scola?
Louis Scola, white boy, long hair, yeah. Ain't none of them niggas nobody you go to war with besides Yao.
Yeah, Yao.
If Yao ain't enough, Shaq ain't enough, nigga. What's the... You just ain't Kobe.
Oh,
ain't Kobe.
He was with Artest. You're right. He was with Artest. Ron Artest. It's a Meta World Peace. Louis Scola, Mutombo, Yao, T-Mac, Kyle Lowry, Carl Landry. Like, come on, bro. This is in 08-09. You know what their record was? 53 and 29. You had a chance, gang. You just couldn't get over the hump. You couldn't beat niggas. That's what it was. Niggas is more better than y'all worked you.
First round legend.
Yeah.
It happens. How far Vince get? Vince ain't never get.
Vince got a ring, I think.
With who?
I think Vince Carter got a ring. If I'm not mistaken.
He got a ring with somebody.
I could be wrong.
You're wrong.
I could be wrong.
Vince not a champion.
No, Vince ain't no. He's slam dunk champion.
Yeah, that's cool. I know. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
My fault, gang.
We done heard about that. Like we had conversations about that.
Yeah, my fault, gang. Slam dunk legend.
I thought he got one of them like on his.
I think with Dallas,
because you know he was on like a bunch of million fucking different teams in his career.
He might have came after Dirk got his.
He did come after.
Yeah.
Damn.
He tried to ride the wave.
He was still hooping in Dallas, but that's the crazy part.
He tried to get on.
Yeah, I grabbed the joint in Dallas.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, he ain't got no joint.
He was knocking shit down at the 3.
But no, like I was saying though too, bro. A lot of niggas work ethic separating like Kobe worked harder than T-Mac, though.
Yeah.
And
Bro, them niggas ain't have to, bro.
Listen, though.
Mac was a six. He was Durant back then.
Kobe worked harder than Jordan.
Bro, who's to say, though, if Mac was Shaq, right? Remember, Kobe problem with Shaq, but Shaq ain't work out.
Yeah.
Y'all two both
Shaq was getting on Kobe nerves.
That's what I'm saying.
He was telling Shaq, you worrying about Shaq. You had Yao Ming. What's the difference?
Yeah, right?
You just wasn't that, nigga.
Yeah, you
Your
ain't
teammates
working
wasn't that.
And
Back then, he had one job.
Score.
He ain't had to worry about defense.
Yeah, you had Meta World Peace. She ain't bad
Who
here.
was the bald head nigga you used to have?
Who this?
Bobby Johnson. Or Bobby Jones.
Bobby Jones.
You didn't give a fuck how good them niggas was.
And you had a young Kyle Lowry. So yeah, I ain't buying that, bro. That was
a wild what if.
Yeah.
You ain't even like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Nah, gang, you wasn't meant for a ring. It's just it is what it is. Like it ain't. Fuck you.
AI ain't got one. Vince ain't got
Listen,
one.
though,
That shit era.
Fuck you and Shaq gonna be two lazy niggas on the team.
Yeah.
And make it, like somebody
Arguing.
Yeah. You know what that'd be like, bro? Fucking Brian. Remember how Brian was when he started aging, not going for the block? Them niggas be doing that shit to each other. Like, yo.
It's cool. Yeah, ain't that. He crazy. He try to get that off. He try to get that off. That's like a joint you try to get off in the middle of the night when ain't nobody up.
All the Rockets need now is a point guard. No.
Stop it, bro. Come on, bro. I hate this, bro.
Wait, who said that?
My man talking about some
Point guard sitting right there. Two of them.
You got Fred Van Fleet. He got a ring. He battle tested.
Twin bring the ball up. Like, come on, bro. Stop with these.
And who y'all
the
got?
fuck y'all getting
all
past?
y'all doing is getting the main man for a midi.
He ain't playing no defense. He gonna piss Udoka the fuck off. They probably get into it in practice and come on, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All y'all need is a point guard. Let me get who y'all want. What point guards y'all want? Pick them. Who y'all getting past in the West?
They want Ja Morant.
Niggas trying to get in front of it. Free agency about to go crazy. Denver got picks. That's where he should have went. Now we talking. I ain't gonna lie. Now we talking a little bit.
How though?
KD and
They probably gave up something though. What they gonna give up for him? Christian Braun? He's solid. I'm not giving up Christian Braun. Y'all got Michael Porter Jr. on the way out. That's cool.
Yeah, they the same person.
I'm saying that's
That nigga shoot hard as shit.
yeah, that nigga. Oh yeah, they could have Michael Porter Jr. on the way out, but
That's what I'm saying. Where you see them getting
oh,
right now? Rockets right now. Even if Durant stay healthy for 82 games, what they doing?
probably beating the Suns. They match up against the Suns in the first.
Suns not going, nigga. You know that. Who
Well,
you like them over?
Probably Memphis.
That's cool.
They'd probably beat Memphis.
That's cool.
That's
And what?
They'd probably get over Golden State. They like old, like I'm saying, because Memphis ain't like,
So you got them second round exit.
yeah.
Who? All right. So who the people they can't get over? OKC,
OKC,
Minnesota,
Dallas
coming back, LA coming back,
Dallas.
Lakers coming back, Clippers coming back.
Yeah, I don't think they
So what you got them top what?
in the East. I mean the West. Top 6 probably.
6? Who the 5?
OKC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who else? OKC being that joint. Minnesota be there, like
Denver
that 2 or
will be
3.
there.
Yeah, Denver.
LA.
LA, the Clippers. The Lakers too, probably.
That's
That's 5.
5.
It'll probably be Memphis and them. So 6 or 7.
Okay. What about the Spurs? You ain't there yet?
We gotta see how they what's the name though? They can be there.
What about Dallas?
The Mavs? Who they
Young boy coming.
yeah, but my man
Kyrie back.
he's still hurt, bro.
Wait, who?
Kyrie towards ACL.
What's that? Halfway through
9
the next
months.
season? That's the same thing as
No,
Jason
no.
Tatum?
That's Achilles. ACL is kind of like you can
I always get them mixed up.
the ACL like your knee and shit like that.
All right, so Dallas not there.
I don't know.
They might have to rumble with Dallas, San Antonio, and Houston.
They could probably get over.
Three-way Texas, I mean,
Texas
fighting to
Hold'em.
get out, trying to get out of there.
They got the best chance. It seems like that. They'll probably get up.
Rockets here if he stay healthy.
Yeah.
They all healthy last time I checked.
Yeah,
The Rock is healthy. I'm surprised Cam Whitmore ain't sneak out.
in that deal, right?
Cam Whitmore in Phoenix, we talking some shit now.
Who Kevin Porter Jr. play for? He still
he in Milwaukee, but he probably
Right.
shake out.
faded to black.
Yeah. that shit ain't working. I ran into goofy ass Indiana, fuck my man hopes and dreams up. Yo, they were saying some players don't want to play next to LaMelo Ball. You believe that? I do.
I do too.
And I'm pro LaMelo Ball.
Let me tell you why. Because it ain't he ain't making niggas better. You getting yours, but ain't nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Where you send him to though?
Who?
LaMelo. He probably, remember they were saying he gonna go to the Clippers? He gonna fuck the Clippers whole shit up though. You know they ain't going. Kawhi ain't going.
This
for
will
that
be
shit.
from one rebuilding team to another one. Chicago.
Yeah, because if he go to the Clippers, bro, he going to all them wild shots and
You know
stuff.
who
like
else
that.
is taking? Sacramento.
Yeah, they don't teams that don't give a fuck.
Wizards.
Yeah, we're definitely taking.
Don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't got what y'all doing. He have
Yeah.
LaMelo
LaMelo
Ball.
Ball.
He a veteran to y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a vet point guard. Who? LaMelo. He's a fucking child. He just got here early. Who else is taking? New Orleans is taking.
Yeah. Shit, niggas are getting hurt down in New Orleans, though. I don't know how that's going. LeVar said get him, Lonzo, and Jello to the Clippers. Like,
I know.
Just had Jello performing, like, cuz he's not no NBA type of person. Like, I don't know, though. It's...
Yeah, I don't think this ain't one of them league shaking trades. Then it's like, which KD is this? Is this the veteran KD that's going, or give me the ball? All right, I'm in Houston.
Yo.
I'm gonna help Jabari Parker Smith get better.
Look who you over there with, though. Ain't nobody that's really... I mean, Sengun can get 20 and 10, but
Right.
he gonna have to get his. Who else gonna score? That's what they bring him to score.
He not the net burning KD.
He's not.
Them stats you just named, none of them games he shot over 20 shots.
No, he ain't. Remember him in Book. He wasn't really... Bro, it's so bad, though, bro. The best thing I can say, what he should have did, though, even though he left because that Draymond shit, he would have never ring in Golden State, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, they won in 2022. You think he wouldn't have got him?
For another 1 year?
Yeah, he would have got him, bro. Shit, if they would have had him probably... Who they lost to? In the, Oh, they lost to Minnesota. That shit probably over.
Bro, they said KD found out he was traded while he was sitting on stage at a conference.
Well, he went out anyway.
Well, he ain't give a fuck. Yeah, he wanted out anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your shit was packed and everything already.
Yo, I wonder how that job go when niggas get a heads up. How they be knowing? Like Shams and all them.
They got to have like an inside.
Like how do you go about getting that
They be having
job?
that shit before anybody, right?
Yeah.
But remember, Shams was saying...
It wasn't Shams. It was somebody else. Let me go to it right now. Because I'm watching Legions of Hoops. It was a nigga named at Gambo 987, radio talk show host in Arizona. Like how he know? He said he was getting traded today or tomorrow. Then Shams hit it. Bam. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas be having their ear to the street.
What's that job called? Jalen Green in Phoenix, man.
Go off, right?
Ain't nothing else to do. What do he do now? Build up to get paid again, right?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't winning nothing.
Niggas best bet if that whole Book get out of there so they could be your shit. Book wants to just go though. All that been, he
Where
probably
you see him going?
I don't know. He probably one of the last niggas that been on the team since they drafted him, though.
How old is Book? 25?
26.
Him and probably Jaylen Brown came the same year, I think. And Tatum. Tatum came a year after them in 2017, but they on the same, you know what I'm saying? You see? How old is Book?
It's crazy how the league is, right? Book got that.
28.
Book get that close one time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Niggas like Brown.
The league will catch up with you. That shit count for something, though.
Yeah, bro. That do. Even though he didn't win, that shit,
Yeah, that
to be
shit
there
count to get there.
consistently, bro,
You shut the door on the East Coast
that
down
shit-
for 10
that shit
years
come
straight.
through me. Yeah, that's shit for sure.
They keep getting back. Like, come on, bro. That shit count for something.
I was watching the joint, D'Angelo Russell, his vlog and shit like that. They was saying Book anything, he was gonna get drafted.
He was a kid.
Remember, Book way better than D-Lo right now, his career wise. Like not Towns. Like Towns, remember Towns was number one. Damn, Book been in the league for a dime? That's crazy.
He's 18. The whole fucking Phoenix team was at that age when he first got in.
Damn.
You don't remember the bull Dragon, Bender?
Yeah.
They was kids.
Yeah, damn. He been in the league for a dime, bro.
What's the little light-skinned bull? Ulyss?
Yeah, he's Arkansas now, though. Like coaching and shit like that. Yeah.
It was all 18.
Josh Jackson, he fell out the league.
Yeah, they all couldn't. They used to say they played video games because they wasn't old enough to get into the bar.
Yo, it's crazy though, bro. He got a smooth dime in the league. That's crazy.
Dime in the league at 28. Yeah,
that's smooth. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Because after his year, then next year draft was fucking Jaylen Brown. So he got 9, and then Tatum came a year after him. Damn, that's crazy. That's a smooth 9 though, bro. Like,
he ain't got no MVPs or nothing.
got a finals appearance though.
Let it go, bro. We gotta let it go.
Huh?
Gotta let it go, bro.
That don't count for something.
I know. Shout out Chris Paul.
Damn, Porzingis came in that year too. He been in the league for a dime. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm looking at it now.
What?
Book. So what is it? Book, Bradley Beal, and Jalen Green? And Brooks?
When they have Brooks, like you said, Brooks might be on the move again before the season.
Lottery time, I guess.
They say, yo, welcome to Phoenix. Just don't unpack your shit.
Don't unpack. We gonna figure something out.
Yeah, they ain't going.
But even he, like...
He not a problem, though. Like, he play his role. Boy, you know, remember the boy Teron, they wanted to read? I said read. They wanted to prep and shit like that. He be with Durant and shit. He just put up a joint.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, he sound familiar.
That's crazy.
I don't think I knew him though.
Now, he's a grade above me and shit. That's Black don't like that shit. Black don't think yes. Yo, Durant gonna come to Houston. He taking them to he getting them their first championship. You planting your flag on that?
No.
Why not? Why you don't think some old niggas can get some young?
It's not
niggas
about the old niggas. Like who y'all getting past?
You know his best bet should have been be a free agent. I'm going back to OKC. I'm trying to bring one where it started.
Yeah, if you want to click up for real.
Yeah, I'm bringing
Finish what you started.
Yeah, I'm
It's hot now. Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot.
Jalen Williams to the Rockets. Nigga.
No, you're a free agent. Just come on over.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's do it. Let me make it right. This my maker.
Yo, they probably telling, nah, you about 10 years past your prime. You stay where you at, gang. That's crazy.
Him and LeBron changed the game though, because him, LeBron, and Rich Paul. It's like we going where we want to
Yeah,
go.
where we want to go at, which is good though.
We play good enough to
Pick where we want to go at. And we could pick and sign how many years we want to do in the deal. Like, remember niggas getting long ass deal? No, niggas getting 2 years.
Yeah, the niggas we grew up with, we thought they was being loyal. No, they just had 7 to 8 year contracts. Dumb. Yeah. So now we get this 2 year. We want to see how it works. Let me get that 2 year 80.
Take that, yeah. Let me get that, and then we'll figure it out after that.
How hard y'all? I like it because it put pressure on the owner. Y'all want to win or y'all bullshitting?
Yeah, right.
If y'all bullshitting, I take this 80 and slide. If y'all want something, we figure it out.
It's crazy. What else you got? Like, you got nothing else for the?
I hate niggas like Kenny because they put a bunch of topics in
and then
here
don't
and don't
show the
show
fuck up. Yeah, y'all. Let Kenny have it too in the group, y'all.
Yeah, start in the group chat and then when y'all talk to us online, make sure y'all cuss Kenny up because he be putting all this shit
Well, what do
down.
you put in there? We probably could.
Top 10 rappers in 2025. I don't feel like it. Halliburton injury.
We could talk about that.
That was from Game 6 though. He came
still
back.
Yeah, it's calf, but remember,
All right, look.
he looked good.
Yeah,
Remember though, Durant looked good in the beginning too. You could still remember them calves just make your Achilles. Like anybody that had a calf joint, they never say, "Oh, you got a tore calf muscle." No, he got a tore Achilles tendon. So you gotta be careful with that. I was telling Big E yesterday, like the night when they play and shit like that, If they getting spanked early, pull that nigga. Like, you don't want nobody to get Achilles, and then you, like, 2 people that got Achilles this year. You know what I'm saying? Then you be out for the rest of next season, because you notice how they treat star players. They let you rehab a whole season, and then by then y'all fucked y'all window up. Somebody done caught up to y'all. So.
Yeah. Who the 2 people? Tatum and who?
Dame Lillard.
Oh, shit. He too old to be getting that shit.
Yeah.
Dog, free agency about to be so crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely about to be crazy. You gotta see niggas gonna retool and stuff like that. Like, it's definitely gonna be.
I just got a feeling niggas don't give a fuck.
What I think though is like Denver ain't made no big ass like somebody coming here to play with Jokic. They need one of them type of Jones like
Bane.
Desmond Bane.
They just let him walk.
Yeah, which you know what's crazy though. I ain't think like that was their core. Bane, Morant, and you know they wasn't letting Ja walk and they not letting JJ walk. So Bane was the next. Remember they paid Bane max money. He got like $205.
Yeah.
Let him walk. Orlando. I mean, Orlando made the offs though, so ain't like you going somewhere to die or nothing like that.
Yes, he is.
No, they made the offs though. They make the offs again, but they was what AFC in the offs.
Who they seen first? No, they had to fight through.
Yeah, they
playing.
All right.
It's the playing team.
They played Boston, all right, first.
Yeah. Once
so
they got through it. Yeah.
But I don't think like somebody like I ain't gonna lie, like somebody like Luka and Jokic will work out on the same team together. That'd probably be like a good type of joint. Like, but I don't see a lot of people going over to play team up with Jokic. Like, it'd be some solid role players that niggas past their prime. We ain't never seen no superstar yet. I mean, I ain't gonna say Murray ain't. Murray got a ring. He an all-star. But he never been an all-star.
What you think is more likely? Luka going to Denver or Jokic going to LA?
I think they love him in Denver.
What that guy name?
I don't think he go to LA though. He probably stay like depends. I just want to see somebody that's good go to him though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think that era come back around though?
What?
Where these niggas start clicking it back up?
If shit get tricky, yeah, I think so.
Cause look, who we got? Who are new players that'll click up?
Now, like young players?
Jokic.
I mean, Jokic kind of older.
Luka.
Yeah, Luka.
Ja. Ant. Tatum. Brown.
Ant and Luka would be filthy.
Trae Young out there.
Yeah, Trae Young. They was trying to get him to LA for the longest.
Embiid out there. Giannis out there. Bam out there. Like, how long before somebody try to click up thing again? Why they young, though? Remember, Brown and them was young.
Yeah, Brown and them, they was in their prime years when they did it.
You feel me?
Nasty work.
But how long before the players already in control of their money? How long before niggas...
We could talk about click-ups right now that ain't worked the fuck out. Like...
Yeah. What's the last one that ain't work out?
Kawhi and PG.
Before that?
They ain't win shit.
The Nets.
That ain't work out.
All
three of them.
John,
Yeah, all three of them ain't work out.
Luka and Kyrie too.
Yeah, that was another one that ain't
Kyrie.
work.
Melo, Russell, and
That was a horrible one.
Yeah.
Didn't
Dwight
it happen in
and
Houston
Harden, yeah.
They ain't work out.
but they wasn't treating Melo
Chris
like
Paul,
as far as
Harden,
though the Luka and them, they got to the chip though. The Clippers never made a championship. The furthest they got was a conference finals. And remember them two niggas both was hurt, so they only played what? Remember the stats? They only played a certain amount of games together.
Yeah.
the Booker.
The new one, the Booker,
Chris Paul,
KD, and Bradley Bill.
That ain't work out. They was getting that. They was getting put through it. I'm trying to think like Jones that like it ain't too many that worked. Cause fucking Giannis and Dame like it ain't working.
No, it didn't.
At all.
That ain't like that's on its
Levine just ended up in
Sacramento.
with DeRozan, with Sabonis.
That ain't gonna work.
Chicago joint didn't work.
Who that?
Remember, it was wasn't it Levine and
Lonzo?
no, that wasn't really a click up.
That wasn't really a click up. They was trying to think who else clicked up and they ain't work.
Jimmy Butler and the Sixers.
That ain't work.
Shit, Jimmy Butler and Golden State looking like
Tobias
they gonna
Harris
work.
and the Sixers.
That ain't work.
James Harden and the Sixers.
The Heat. Jimmy Butler and the Heat work.
Yeah, they went to the finals.
They got to the finals.
Okay. So
Nothing worked with the Sixers.
I like the Sixers going into the next year, bro. I'm gonna stamp that now too. Justin Edwards. What's my man name? Came out of nowhere. Q
Man,
Grimes.
You gotta understand this.
No, he might take a
Counsel.
seat back.
You
though,
gotta
bro.
understand this. The Sixers watch motherfuckers develop when everybody else like either gets hurt or some shit like that, and then they don't give them another time to shine.
What they saying about Embiid?
The Sixers, it's never the players. It's always the.
Ain't been nothing about him so far.
Who else ain't
It's crazy though, like you said, Grimes definitely had a hell of a season, but when niggas get back, they'll make him take a seat back.
That Kobe, Karl Malone, Gary Payton shit.
That was nasty too.
What?
Steve Nash and all them niggas.
No, wasn't that was before that. Steve Nash and Kobe happened a little bit after that. I'm talking about back when they had Gary Payton, Karl Malone, and Kobe. Remember the Lakers?
Yeah, that ain't.
When Karl Malone tried to
finagle his way into getting one.
No, he tried to come at Kobe's wife on some like under inappropriate shit while he was on the sideline. Hurt. Kobe got his ass shipped out.
Yeah, that shit over. Don't ever think you can violate and then There's a lot of, it's crazy though. It's gonna be a lot of click ups that don't work going forward too though. You're gonna see like it seems like the homegrown teams is having the best success. Niggas that drafted through it and whatnot. Like
I think motherfuckers realize they'd rather play.
Shit. Siakam and Halliburton working.
Yeah, like a motherfucker too.
That's working. That's a click up. Remember niggas like, yo, what the fuck they get Siakam for? Blah, blah, blah. That shit.
That nigga solid as a motherfucker.
I see the vision. I see why y'all got him.
The New York shit ain't work. No, it ain't work.
What's the New York shit though? Cat and Jalen Brunson?
That and who
Bridges.
you just say the Villanova boys.
Yeah, Bridges.
Oh, okay.
They just got that belt. That's what it was.
It ain't work.
Yeah, no, it ain't work. It definitely ain't work. So it depends. What else he had in there?
Let's see this bitch.
Y'all seen the girl that died?
Huh?
They said she was twerking on a yacht, fell off the yacht.
I just seen that. Yeah, that's nutty.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's.
I seen that shit. I said, what the fuck?
Like somebody crashed into the joint.
What?
Like two yachts crashed into each other.
I ain't
She's
I
a
ain't see
hairstylist.
Yeah, I ain't see the whole backstory. I said she was just on the yacht twerking and fell off.
Oh man.
They couldn't even save her. They said her body washed up on the shore.
Yeah.
Or like washed up near like the. I said, that's fucking sick.
I hate shit like that. Dying on vacation, on fun timing.
Her story is still up. Like her story was.
You know what I'm saying?
When I found out, because the page that I seen it, they had tagged her. And you could go to her story. Her story is up, but she's gone.
Yeah.
That just go to show you how fast. That's less than 24 hours. You was just having fun. Less than 2-3 hours ago, you was just having fun. Y'all seen Jim Jones' tape?
I'm cool off Jim Jones.
They called him a 10-year citizen.
Yeah, he is, bro. Like, that nigga got the. I ain't gonna lie, Jim Jones got the fucking raps right now. I ain't gonna lie, like
10-year citizen is crazy. He was going at it with Shannon Sharp.
yeah, he doing a lot of. He yapped out right now.
What?
Jim Jones. Y'all like the new clip songs?
No, I ain't really was.
I like a couple of them. I ain't listened to the whole album though.
No. I'm talking about the two new Jones they pushing right now. He dissed your man.
I know.
You on that? You agree with that?
I fuck with Pusha.
Okay.
Travis
You
do
agree
be
what
on
he
bullshit,
said?
though. Yeah.
A lot of niggas say he a fuck nigga, but I ain't know.
He move around too much in the industry. But
Yeah,
I
that's
look
what they
at it
saying.
like, all right, whatever. You know how to play him. You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to play him at all. I was just saying, I'm talking about him as far as like him being a friend and shit like that. That ain't a good look on you. I don't see him responding and all that other shit. Like, what the fuck? How can he respond?
I don't. Yeah.
That shit gonna go way wrong. That shit gonna go one way on shit. Like,
I don't think Pusha should have devoted this much energy to it.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you. What's the motive? Is this on some rollout shit? I don't.
Gotta be heard.
I don't think they need that much.
But this ain't his thing. You usually just rap, bro. Like you falling for the
Okie doke.
yeah. I guess you like how I feel when you got that shit off on Homeboy. So now you going every time you gotta drop an album, you gotta.
No, I just feel like he really be on go for the motherfuckers that he feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker, he'll jump out the window for a motherfucker that's not gonna. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Walk out the door.
But now he beefing with Ye too.
Pusha?
Yeah,
He wasn't been beefing with Ye? I thought Ye had like words and shit like that.
Oh, they probably always had a bunch of
disagreements. Yeah, but anytime a nigga grab you out the mud where you was relevant, put you on like at least play the 50. You know what I'm saying? At least play the no comment. At least. It's like, damn, you got your ducks back in a row now. It's
on.
Yeah, now it's.
Did they say why he beefing with Ye?
I guess he feel the way we feel, like he on some bullshit, but you kind of fake complicit in some of that shit that he on. Like you was over there. I guess everybody got their limit with boy. Everybody jumped out.
So what was the Jim Jones shit though?
With who?
He was saying he just put up something like if 40 niggas up and arguing with me about Nas, y'all already lost. Y'all fell for the bait. My streams go up every time I go viral. I'm teaching you older artists a lesson in marketing. Y'all so stuck in yesterday. Y'all mad at the way things ran today. Tighten up. I don't know what Jim Jones.
You know what's great? His streams ain't that.
The nigga just said, "Look,
he
I said what I said,
bro.
Yeah, like,
he said he had more Billboard submissions than Nas. That's where the conversation started. He was on Jadakiss and Fat Joe John.
Okay.
And he was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "A lot of motherfuckers that day." He's like, "I got more." He's like, "You can look it up," and it's like one of those situations where he's banking on people not looking it up to get that off. But if a motherfucker look it up, I think it said Nas had like almost 40 submissions or some shit like that.
The nigga just said
he only had 2.
Rap circles around any artist from my era, whoever dares step in the booth for me. Like, stop.
You don't got bars.
You wasn't even the best nigga in Dipset. That's the crazy. Like, that's like.
At no point.
Yeah. So what?
Then the video research. Remember they say he was twerking on the roof.
Yeah, like.
And then wait, because look, it was the bull Zeddy. Why you getting drunk? Blowing on that John?
Yeah.
He a streamer bull. He made a song. So Jim Jones brought him out on the Hot 97 John. It looked like Jim Jones about to start twerking again. He gonna drop down, put his hands on his knees and start going. I said, what the fuck? He about to start shaking ass again? Oh, that shit was crazy, man. I said, yo.
I can't. Bro, it's summertime. We talking about Nas and Jim Jones. Like,
and then he was going at it with somebody else on my timeline. Because
he don't like Pusha T.
They was bitten off the but he don't like Pusha T because of the Drake shit on some dick eating shit. Some dick eating shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Drake put on a nigga jacket one time, and then you not even cool with.
Rap niggas annoy me, yo.
You're not even cool. I knew he was corny once he was still getting tied in with that 6ix9ine shit.
I just wanted to ask y'all how y'all felt about the.
I feel like he getting off of his street cred and a lot of shit that he did in the past as far as like muscle. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you don't move thorough. You move like one of them corny old niggas that's trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Gotta get it together, bro. Age gracefully. People be trying to fight their age.
I feel sorry for niggas who still got to do rap shit at that age.
That's another story.
You know what I'm saying?
Why is you wearing...
Like, where are the rappers that...
Why is you wearing a lavender ski mask with a whole lavender outfit doing a freestyle?
Like, where are the rappers that figured it out away from rap or even just away from being seen? Like Chamillionaire, he in crypto. We know what Jay on.
Because there's not too many of them.
Nas got hella crypto and other shit going on.
That's because a lot of rappers would rather be famous than rich.
Yeah. And this is what I be saying when y'all be saying niggas is old. No, I don't got problem with niggas be old. Niggas be old in the way. So it leaves no room.
I didn't know him and what's her name wasn't married until that was a topic on another pod.
Who?
What's her name? Chrissy
and Jim Jones?
Yeah. Because I remember they was talking about that shit on the pod. Because he was on a red carpet.
He ain't gonna marry her till another nigga want her.
Yeah.
That's how the game go. You know that.
Of course.
But yeah, like where
Because Sierra walked up to him while they was doing the interview.
Said, yeah, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like where are those people at in hip hop? We need more of them people. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody want to fake have it all together. We don't got that. We got Meek. we don't have that. We have Meek.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
You know every millionaire in the world, every billionaire in the world.
And that's another. We can end it on that.
But you riding around the trenches at 4 a.m.
He said he got left off one of them lists. We talked about it.
What list?
I forget what list it was, but even I said, yeah, he supposed to be on that list. I think it was 25 best intros.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Yeah, you supposed to be on the list. He wasn't on the list at all. No. 25 best verses this year.
For what verse?
His joint with Friday that everybody was talking about his dad. Proud of me.
See, Meek lives in a vacuum where he thinks that what he does is the only thing.
No, he wasn't on there at all, though. I said he should have been on there.
Top 25?
Verses this year so far.
I can't name 25 verses this year.
All right, so I seen the list. He was supposed to be on there. But
I would imagine
it was a B-dot list, if that
mean
mean anything to you.
I imagine. But even if it wasn't a B-dot list, you got to understand we had one of the biggest rap beefs that rolled over into 2025. So a few of them verses was probably on there.
I don't know.
What else? I don't know.
But he responded to not being on there, and then he said he got 4 businesses with 4 rappers. And shout out to Philly Reddit. He said, name the 4.
See, you doing too much now, Philly Reddit. He can't. Nigga.
He said, name the 4 artists. Because Philly Reddit was like, I know you ain't talking about 4 niggas that be with you.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody popped. He was saying in like dreams.
Yeah, like,
because Meek don't want you around him if you can't depend on him.
So once he said that, everybody kind of.
So what the fuck, like, and where?
All Philly Reddit said, just name the 4.
Not only that.
What business?
Fuck do that got to do with anything?
That don't got shit to do with the list. But
like, what the fuck?
But since we here,
let's talk about it now.
Name the 4. Who the 4 people you got successful businesses with? Because it ain't them niggas that follow you around all day, because they would have to be somewhere else doing something else. Niggas said, niggas always counting niggas' pockets. Or niggas
Yo, they kill me with that. The comments,
he
bro.
just asked a question.
Bro,
he just asked you to elaborate.
He might want to support.
Nigga was in the comments like everybody. He said niggas think everybody think Meek they dad. Like, bro, you ain't got.
No, y'all don't get lost. What I tell, focus, y'all. Let's focus.
Yeah.
You said something,
and that
nigga said, okay. He ain't say cap. He ain't say no. This nigga's a lot. Name the 4.
Niggas is nasty.
Who the 4 people you in business with that's they millionaires too?
Him, the devil,
Jay, and Mike, and what's my man name?
You're not in business with them. That's the thing.
Yeah, he not business.
You're not in business.
Or Rock
You
Nation.
are they business, nigga.
Listen.
You they business.
One question knock a nigga off his whole shit.
Listen, though.
Niggas allowed to cap so crazy. Second you move one jingle block, it's like, oh.
Just listen, though. Let's just say he in a joint with Hov. Yo, Hov, how you? Oh, I'm eating. Yo, so how you get? Like niggas,
like don't do the intro, nigga. We ain't here worried about crypto.
Yeah.
Like,
so yo, me and Ruben talking big and shit. Go see the intro to them. Like that's
go
crazy.
dance, nigga. Like,
and that's what he don't understand, bro. They laughing at you, bro. They're not laughing with you. Like you're not like, bro. He was with the nigga. What he say? I was with Mikey Rubin during quarantine. You ain't run nothing up. What did you learn?
Cuddling.
They get what they get. He
giving hugs.
What he gave him, like the little Liz deal or some shit like that. You ain't get no stock in Fanatics, which
that's the fucking one right
which
there.
Is $1 billion.
1 point in, but Fanatics for 37 billion.
Yeah,
1
bro.
point is 3 points. We don't hear from him ever again.
Bro.
1 point.
No, yes we do.
1 share.
We do hear from him again. What are you talking? It's Meek. He ain't going nowhere.
1 point from Fanatics. You passed.
You said-
Jay,
Not only that,
Kanye.
bro.
Listen.
That Liz deal wasn't no. That was just for his specific.
Yeah, for his joint, right?
Yeah, you ain't really got no deal. You don't.
Not even that though.
1%,
They don't even
bro.
want you giving up a $500,000 to Fanatics. You still would have been good and shit. Like you feel me? Like a half.
Not even that. Put your money where your fucking mouth is. He probably at them tables thinking they about to just give him shit.
No.
Pay in.
Floyd said the best. Floyd Mayweather. That nigga
Pay
said,
your way.
I
You
got
over there
billionaire
just-
friends. He said, I asked them, how do I get what you got? Like, he ain't asking that.
Not even that. He probably just trying to get the residuals off that shit, like the little crumbs that fall off
That's
of whatever
crazy.
deals they make.
Get the
And it's
loaf.
like, no, nigga, put your money up so they know you serious. They probably don't take that nigga serious. He probably just the nigga that just be tagging.
I
along
give
and
up. I
shit.
give up on like Philly hip hop and just making it out of here. I give up on it. I used to champion it a lot, but I'm like,
Shit too gate kept.
it's gate kept, and the people who supposed to get the information, they don't
Bro,
get it.
even it ain't even just hip hop though. Certain shit, like even shit like the podcast.
podcast
when
and shit,
niggas
it's
say,
too much
"Oh,
hating."
that ass," like that's nutty. Like, bro,
We ain't
it's,
gonna never with an attitude like that.
Yeah.
And this is my thing with people. And I wanted y'all to let me explain this to somebody, right? I got money, you don't, right? It's easy to call you a hater, right? But when I got money, let's say I got money, I got the car, I got the Benz and all that. I got the black Benz. It's all good. Everybody cheer me on. Everybody chew my dick. I'm straight.
right.
Second, I see a white Benz, I feel a way about it.
Like what? Like
How he get that?
Yeah.
How he get that?
What he
Who
doing
got
around
that? Oh, he got the S580. I got the S680. It's levels. I'm a fucking hater.
Yeah, I'm
If
the
I
hater.
can't be comfortable
I'm the hater, yeah.
with having my Benz and seeing another
A Benz,
Benz
yeah.
ride down the street,
You insecure.
I gotta know who in that
Most
Benz.
niggas that hate, a lot of niggas that hate be the motherfuckers that's on the.
Yeah, on the top already.
Yeah.
So they make it like hating ain't just from down up. It ain't y'all got the crab shit wrong. We always talk about crabs and bear.
Sometimes,
Pulling up-
cause
It ain't
sometimes,
us
crabs the
pulling
top
down.
kick-
Yeah,
they kick the
exactly.
bear
It
down.
ain't the people
Yeah.
pulling down. It's y'all pushing down.
Yeah.
Or you ever see when motherfuckers make credit the tongues?
Yeah.
Y'all pushing niggas back.
Yeah.
Yep. No, you can't. Like that's
So let's.
That's what it is.
We need a better concept on what hating and
for
all
sure.
that is. Like,
Nah, it go back to what Meek said. Money don't make you thorough. Give a fuck if it's 80 mil. Pussy.
yeah. So it's
Fuck,
like
that's what he said, right?
I
Money
don't
don't
see.
make you
I don't
thorough.
see Philly rap ever working. Like unless you leave and just be from Philly,
Like Uzi.
like Uzi, like him. You know what I'm saying? Even with the radio shit and the podcast and shit.
And it's so fucking nutty because Meek was embraced when he was a young rapper.
Yeah.
He was embraced by the older motherfuckers, those Skinos, the Beans, and all the motherfuckers. He was embraced.
But everybody started chewing his dick, and it changed who he was.
And it's like, yo, that shit weird.
Because I was listening to Mike Knox talk earlier.
you know what
I'm
it
like,
is though. He maintained too.
Yeah.
A lot of
No,
niggas
he
think-
did the rap shit right. He's
Yeah.
and this
No,
the
no,
thing.
no. He did the rap shit right.
I think. Listen what I'm
I
about
don't
to say.
think his deals was right.
No. Before that. Every rapper that was around him when they at their peak, they were in legal trouble from the streets. When he got locked up that first
He
time,
was too. Let him tell it.
when he got locked up the first time, when we see the picture with him messed up and all
Yeah.
that, that's it. That was it.
Now if you let him tell it.
That's cool. I'm on some real. He big, but I'm on some real shit.
No,
we
I
all
get what
know
you said.
you can't be two places at once. He told
Yeah.
them that he was locked up his whole 20s. You signed the T.I. when you was 23. 2 + 2 = 4 all day. When you put 2 feet into being a rapper, you made money off of CDs. You was buying beats. You was buying videos.
Stop doing the
you was
freestyle
buying
rap
features,
off of
you
other
stopped
shit.
rapping
Yeah.
off. You did rap right.
'Cause that's what fucked Quilly up. Everybody
Yeah.
got so used to him rapping off other beats. It's like, I don't want to hear a Quilly song.
You did rap. You did rap better than them state property niggas. You did rap
Joey
better than
Jahad, Reed
Joey
Dollars.
Jahad was on the run.
Reed Dollars was signed.
Reed
fucked it
Dollars
up.
side to some street niggas,
Yeah.
Italian niggas who didn't
Yeah.
know what they was doing.
Yeah.
He's the one from Philly who did rap right. I'm putting both feet in this. I'm rapping. If I don't make no money off rap, I'm broke as shit. I ain't selling no coke on the side. I ain't got no block up Cumberland. And my man bring me 10 grand every week. No, I'm going to just rap, bro. He did rap right. All them other niggas from his era had some other shit going on. Even the niggas before him. From the Spados, clap somebody, Roscoe B. Cold Chain, even though he was getting robbed, he had to put 2 niggas down. He had to go sit down. Beans was doing shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chris and Neef was doing shit like everybody. Meek did rap right. He was a rapper. All that other shit he want to rewrite history and all that, that's between him and that and that. I was there,
Meek was
bro.
basically rapping O'Malley and Piedmont and all them lies.
Yeah.
That's basically what he was doing. He was around them niggas.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing the shit they was doing.
So when I say he did rap right, I
That way, yeah, he did it.
and that's something that even these young niggas not doing.
Yeah.
If you go broke and it don't work, that's a different story. And you decide to do something else, fine.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas do other shit. Like, some niggas is rappers out here who do regular shit.
But like you said though, like the niggas like that transition that just ain't got to rely on rap money is the ones that do it. Like T Grizzly, a nigga like that. They like, I'm saying Hove is the fucking blueprint for that.
Blueprint of that. Hove was the blueprint of, all right, this rap money. All right, Dane. All right, that's cool. All right, let's go do this.
Clothes.
Oh, Cristal ain't fucking with us. We gonna make this. Or they ain't working, we gonna make this. Mm-hmm. We gonna make clothes. We gonna shoot a movie.
Even Diddy was doing it.
Yeah. Diddy. Birdman. Like, it ain't too many of them. And they don't, Master P. And they don't have to be, you might not get there.
Yeah.
But just, we don't even dig. Like,
Can we talk about
$100 grand
P?
a year just not from rap, that's yours, might float you, gang.
You think Master P is inflated a little bit?
As far as his aura or his
like
story?
How people like, I don't know.
What, he was in the league. He played in the league before, right?
You talking about as an exec? No Limit was that. They had Snoop.
No, music.
You just talking about his business
not even
aura?
a question. Yeah.
Some people say he did some fuck shit towards the end. When he started selling noodles and chips and all that shit. I get
Like,
it.
I feel like a lot of motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm trying, like Master P, I'm trying to like.
I mean, that
feel
comes
like
from his,
it's way
on his
better.
way up.
I feel like it's way better stencils to trace.
It's like who, though?
Like, you know,
Because they'll say that about Jay Prince, too, though. Jay Prince was that.
No, fine.
Before the gangster shit.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
the face of, like, being independent.
I don't look at cuz the same.
Yeah, I mean that's because he fucked that up.
What'd he do?
Yeah.
What'd he do?
Yeah, once he start that, like he start,
Put your fucking hand down.
Done, nigga.
Like if Jay Prince was on some Al Heyman shit to where we got to go search pictures up of him and shit, and we don't hear he who he is.
But it's crazy, like y'all said.
Niggas,
though.
like you said, niggas get caught up in the image of being something.
Yeah.
Like what I said, motherfuckers want to be famous instead of rich.
Oh, we ain't mentioned
You can't
Kanye.
be both.
Kanye
Yeah.
Crazy week. Kanye.
lost it and got it back right in front of us.
You can say Nipsey.
Yeah, Nipsey too.
Yeah.
Even before the rap shit.
Nipsey too.
He had more than one avenue. You know what I'm saying? He had the clothes. He had the all
Properties,
types
right?
of shit. Yeah, properties. That burger. He was opening up burger stands. He opened up a weed joint before he died. It just so happened to still be up and running. He just so happened to have the right niggas in place. He had his brother in place taking care of shit.
Dr. Dre. That beat shit.
Yeah,
that was a good. I'm saying he sold beats that for what? Some billions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Like it's just like when they go into a different joint. Like we can even think of rappers that turn fucking stars. Ice Cube.
LL and all of them.
Yeah, that shit. I'm saying
You could, like you said, bringing it back to like the Kanyes and the producers that turn rappers.
yeah, that shit is.
Even fucking, we don't talk about him, but he sold a lot of records, and then he made money off Celsius, Flo Rida.
Yeah.
The water, right? Yeah.
Celsius.
They just say he bought like something in Florida. Somebody was telling me in my job that he got like I don't know, it's like a lot of properties. Like I had to look it up, an island or some shit like that in Florida.
Yeah, he up. He just got 80 off Celsius.
I'll never forget how mad I was the day when I realized his name is just Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
With a fucking, which
When
one in the middle?
When I was a young boy, bro,
Flo Rida.
that is the cheesiest fucking shit I ever. That's a struggle bar in your name,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's a struggle
Yeah,
name,
that was-
yeah.
It's it's
Pitbull.
And you big as shit.
Pitbull.
You big as shit making fucking.
and not to even go back and down main man from the city, but like you said, he been around a lot of people that he should be a billionaire. Michael Rubin, remember, niggas don't know. Remember, James Harden got a stake in Vitamin Water. Kobe told him to put a stake in that joint. Made money like that. That rap money ain't like NBA money, but you could have put 40K, 80 in that, and that should have returned. I'm saying, bro, motherfuckers like, y'all don't drink Vitamin Water?
I do.
I drink the Strawberry Banana joint, but it's somebody somewhere that's drinking that shit, bro. Yeah, like, you know how people saying like people wasn't wearing Sean John.
No, I fuck Vitamin Water up. The Dragon Fruit joint, and they got the new blue joint that I fuck with.
That's what I'm saying. So even 50 Cent
started it, yeah.
The Vitamin Water shit. That shit was...
He was first.
Yeah. That
Sean John was still
Formula
making
50.
money through
The Formula 50?
I just said Vitamin Water, or I just said, what's the Body Armor? I said, I think I said
But
the
you
same
thinking
thing.
of Body
thing,
Armor.
that's
Yeah,
another-
I get what
Body,
you're
no, I'm
saying.
saying 50 with vitamin water.
James Harden with
Body
Body
Armor.
Armor.
Yeah, that's and
Okay.
then what's the joint? He said somebody that he know was like a millionaire. He invested in some water. That shit.
4.
I think it is Core. Either
Or
Core
Smart Water.
or it's the joint, not Smart Water. It's the joint that
Essentia?
not that. Damn, what the? Is that Wawa? Not the Waka line joint. It's like it's like the bottle all blue. That shit shaped like them expensive bottles and shit like that. It being Wawa. I forgot what that shit called.
Saratoga?
I don't think it's there. I had it before, but I wouldn't even. I had
It's
to
Core. It's
No,
Core
not
with
no
the blue
Core.
top.
Core is the clear with the blue top. I know Core. The bottle is all blue though. It's like a skinny type of
Smart Water
No, I know Smart Water, bro. Smart Water is fucking clear.
with the blue letter. Yeah.
But the whole bottle is blue. I'm saying like I had to
That pure? No, that's Saratoga.
not
Evian?
Wawa. What is it, Mike?
Evian? Core.
No, it might do
Said
black.
it's not
Black.
Core.
It might do be Core. You might be right. It might be Core. I've seen Saratoga.
Eternal?
Saratoga, some new shit.
No, black is right with Core with the
It's
Core.
Core,
and shit,
yeah,
like-
with the blue top, funny shape bottle with the blue top.
So you said the whole bottle blue?
See, James Harden invested in Zen Water.
Zen.
Zen Water.
Shaq.
It's a James Harden. Look at this shit. James Harden shares.
Well, you talking about just rappers, right?
Yeah.
Just rappers who did something else other than just rap.
Look, bro. This nigga Harden put $500K in the Body Armor. That shit got him back $20 million.
Yeah, I remember that. Kobe told him to put it in there.
Yeah, now as much as you be around Harden, nigga, you could have put half of that. $250K would have got you back $10
My
million.
whole thing is, it seemed like you always around these niggas when it's time to party, but
Already
never
take
around them.
pictures.
Yeah.
But never around them when it's time to get deals done.
See, and that's my thing too. I would just hope these rappers like that's getting it right now, like the little babies and shit like that. Like, Harden be with you. Yo, what I got to do to get in on that Body Armor? I'm saying like,
Yo, it's no other reason to hang with you.
Yeah.
Sorry to make it
No,
sound like that.
because I could party with other niggas.
But
for real,
that,
for real.
but that go to show you what they think of you.
I don't want to party.
But that goes to show you what they think of you. They only bring you around when it's for bullshit.
Bro, even if I'm here to perform, I'll let y'all niggas if it ain't that.
You don't know how.
Because I know
to do
y'all
that.
had a meeting this
He
Wednesday.
get caught up. He the type to take the dinner with. You know what I'm saying?
I'm cool.
Instead of the 500,000. If he was, I'm talking about if he was fucked up, he would still take the dinner with.
I think Lil Baby gonna be all right though.
Look, bro, it's a Coca-Cola decide to fully buy out Body Armor.
Yachty.
Yeah, they gonna be all right.
You know how much Kobe made from Body Armor? Bro,
I don't even want to think.
he got a 66 times return of his money, bro. So you do 5.6 billion times, not billion, but they sold it for that much. He got $400 million from Body Armor. That's
I'm not
crazy.
surprised. I'm not surprised. I remember I read something on him and how much
I think he was on a Pivot podcast.
because I was trying
Kobe
to
was?
No, James Harden.
I was trying to break down how much was left to his wife when he died.
Yeah,
Another thing Philly need is more guys like what's my guy name? Mont Brown.
okay.
Bam, Say No More, Young Legend, Kim Chanel,
Chiefy.
Tiffy. Like if the money got put behind them instead of the artist, they could pick which artists go where. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So we don't have to go to New York. So I can have you, and this is where a lot of niggas break off at, right? Because when, let's say somebody come to sign you, and I'm fucking with you,
Yeah.
fuck they need me for?
Yeah, I got.
We take it from here.
Yeah.
They not gonna cash me out back or none of that. Because we not on paper. We just from here with it. But when them labels, they need it in writing.
And that's when niggas be getting fishy because they don't get a cut of this
So
shit.
now, instead of coming to... So, let's say an artist wants to sign Mike, but we want fan management. They can't come holler at Mike.
They gotta
They got to take the whole joint. They want Mike, cool. But now I got a budget to go find another Mike. I ain't got to look far. See him right there.
Yeah.
We get a distro deal.
But they don't want motherfuckers.
So in order for Philly to change, Philly got to become somewhere where... Remember when Detroit just had it out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Vezzo, Blueface Ray, Peasy, V's.
Yeah.
They was waiting for Main Man to get out of jail for 4 years. What's his name? Young Rio and all them.
Shit, even Doug.
Then this one, Skilla Baby. He jump on the end like boom. Philly, we never had a year like that. Where it's back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back.
Yeah.
Philly ain't.
Them Dallas niggas. Big SD Plug just took over. Young Boy Zillionaire Doe. He died, but what's my man name? Mo 3 and all them.
That's because they be like
Back to back.
You know why though? They got camaraderie though. Like they uplifting niggas and shit like that. Philly, we ain't doing that. You know we not doing that.
I feel like Philly, it's either you Philly famous or you famous around the world. And you can't have both. And you can't have, well, you can have both, but if you want the world, you got to go from the world to Philly first.
I'll give y'all prime
like you can't
example.
you don't grow inward, outward. You got to grow outward, inward.
Main Man and that rapper from Kensington. Y'all be with each other. Y'all like this. You ain't like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, why he ain't?
Bro, he don't do shit for the motherfuckers that signed to him.
I'm saying. So it's like, yeah.
I think it's time to move on past what he gonna do for you though.
Bro.
Yeah, that too. Because he's not doing shit for niggas. So maybe y'all need
But
to.
why? I feel like niggas wasted a decade waiting.
Waiting. Ain't shit changed. Yeah.
Shit, the boy Young Ro. About to be the same shit with him.
That's
He had the ball before he
But
got
I don't
locked
want to
up.
hear it. And when they fall apart, I don't want to hear it. When they fall out, I don't want to hear it.
No, but I'm saying like he was on some shit before he got locked up. Like he was.
Yeah, I just think when they come to the city, I'm cool until shit change on the whole way around to where we're not dependent on the same people. Cosmic Kev and all them niggas.
Yeah,
It's
no.
time to move on, yo. It's time to move on, y'all. Y'all
Like you said,
y'all begging.
Yo, so
y'all begging now.
For the joint, for the picture, you gotta do like the crab in the barrel type of joint. Like I wish we had a joint of niggas up top pushing the crab, like
Because that's what it really
that's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is, bro. Like it's niggas be so scared of being irrelevant, bro. Like that's exactly what it is.
Even listening to the young boy Fadi Goon, he was
You wanna
saying like,
even break it up? Because you know we always put the Jews at the top of the music game. Because if we
that's different. You got to get in the game to even start with them. Like, I ain't on that.
Chill.
No, you about to open your third. You about to take it somewhere else.
No, I'm not.
I'm talking about the
we
city.
talking about crabs in a barrel. Meek was the crab that's basically almost out the barrel. He's out the barrel. But he think that the motherfucker that's cooking the crabs is going to be like, oh, he's out the barrel. He's one of us now. You know what I'm saying? To them Jews, my motherfuckers at the top, you still a crab. Like, I don't think he look at it like that. Like, he look at it like when he get around them, they feel like he one of them. And that's not the fucking case. And that's why he probably so hesitant to help the other motherfucker. He the house nigga now. He basically a house nigga.
How she see the weather so far ahead though?
What?
I'm looking at what just came through the
No, you
yeah.
ain't got the 7-day weather. There's supposed to be a bean.
On the 4th?
When the 4th is Friday? No, I'm tripping.
I'm talking about July 4th.
Oh no.
I don't know what she talking about.
No, it'd be like 20-day forecast, John.
Oh yeah, the cookout coming up too, y'all.
On the 4th, yeah.
4th of July, pop out. Jug, you said you was popping out. I'm holding you to it.
Cat.
I'm holding you to it.
Let's bet.
I don't think you gonna lie.
I got 50 on here on Pop Out. What's up?
Nah, he gonna pop out.
What's up? It's 50.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Nigga trying to make a 70-30% bet. Nah.
I 70-30. You said he popping out. You believe in it. I don't.
Pop
That's
out.
50. That's fair.
Everybody show love. Saying,
You got a better chance.
got mama money on the
You
grill.
got a better chance of catching Lugia.
Damn. Always good vibes at that joint. I ain't got to say
What's this, the
bullshit.
fifth one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you jinxed it. Yeah, we don't play the leader bullshit.
Yeah. No, it went.
We can say the address on air, like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't leader bull. Bro, all of the fights we be seeing, it be the leader bullshit at home invite.
Facts. But it be good vibes with us, though. It ain't no.
Because we don't.
Bring your own
we
bottle.
like each other. We talk every day.
Bring your own bitch. Just don't be all hype. Bring your own bitch. Just don't be all yo.
Let her talk. Let her speak. Let her say hi at least.
And no introduction or nothing like that.
Niggas out there like this.
Niggas play defense when you pull into the park.
94 feet, nigga.
Y'all probably say, oh, no, we ain't on that.
Let her talk. She can talk, nigga. Chill. Woo. Niggas be scared to death, boy. God damn, bro. That nigga said, bring your bitch.
Bring your own BYOD, dog.
Niggas be scared to death, yo. God damn, yo. Damn, that's scary, though.
Oh, somebody just said we might have a problem. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I said, how she see that?
Grab a canopy.
Yeah, that too. Or a tent. Fuck it.
I'll be chilling in the wood. I'm going right into the car.
Yeah, because I need the food. Like, we ain't come this far for nothing.
I'm going right